Okay guys, so here is tonight's homework. So we can see that we are looking at some different systems with one solution, no solutions, and infinitely many solutions. So if I look at the slopes and the number of solutions for the first two systems, so those are these ones right here, I notice that the systems both have different slopes. So if two systems have different slopes, that tells us that they have one solution. Number 2 asks us to graph the third system, which is this one. So I'm going to graph 3x minus 2 in red. So 3x minus 2 starts at -2 and has a slope of 3, meaning that they go up 3 over 1. Up 3 over 1. I can also go backwards, down 3, back 1. So that's the first line. The second line is 3x plus 3. So that starts at +3 and is going up 3 over 1. And it could also go back 3. So as you can see, this system has no solutions, and I can tell that it has no solutions because the two lines are parallel. Which means that they never cross. And as we know, when two lines cross, that is their solution. So if they never cross, they're never going to have a solution. So question 3 says to form a system of equations with 1 and 2. So that's going to be y equals 2x plus 3 and y equals 2x minus 3. So without even graphing, this system will have no solutions because the slopes are the same. And the y-intercepts are different. So that's the way that we can tell if there are no solutions to a system. So now they want us to form a system with 1 and 3. So 1 is y equals 2x plus 3. 3 is 2y equals 4x plus 6. Well, in order to be able to compare these, I need both of them in slope-intercept form. The first equation is already in slope-intercept form, but the second one is not. So to get the one in slope-intercept form, I need to divide everything by 2. So this equation is really y equals 2x plus 3. So without graphing, I see that when written in slope-intercept form, both equations have the same slope and same y-intercept, so that tells me that it's going to have infinite solutions. Because they have the same slope and y-intercept. So Tanya says that the system of equations formed by 2 and 3 and by 1 and 2 will have the same number of solutions. So in 2 and 3, knowing that equation 3 is y equals 2x plus 3, the system with equation 2 and 3 is going to have no solutions, and the equation with 1 and 2 also has no solutions. So yes. So the last question says the system of equations shown below has no solutions. Change one number in one of the equations so that the system has one solution. So you can come up with a bunch of different answers for this, but I know that if I change the slope, they'll have one solution. Right now the slopes are the same, which makes them have no solutions. So if I change the slope to something like 1/2, they're going to have a one solution because the slopes are different. So if I go ahead and graph 1/2 x minus 1, that starts at -1 and goes up by 1 and over by 2, up 1 over 2 in both directions. So that's my first line. And then my second line would be 2x plus 1, going up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, and I also need to work backwards, going down 2 and over 1, down 2 and over 1. So this system has one solution because they'll cross at one point.